You may or may not have heard there's a new lens on the block, and it's this, the Sigma 18-50mm 2.8 zoom lens. And I bought one with my own money, so I'm not getting paid for this video or anything, unfortunately. So my views are all completely unbiased. A lot of you out there are probably eyeing up this lens and then also looking at the Sigma Prime lenses and wondering which kind of route you should go down. So if you're one of those people, hopefully this video will be right up your street. And before you all say it, I know that at one end, 18mm is different to 16mm, and at the other end, 50mm is different to 56mm. And I know that also one lens is 2.8, and the other lenses are all 1.4, but I'm just gonna make the video anyway. Hopefully it will help a few of you out there. Finally, if like a minute into this video you think, cool, this is quite handy, thanks for putting this together, Stu, please do think about liking and subscribing, leaving a comment, anything like that. It all really helps, and to be honest, I need all the help I can get. So cheers, here's the vid. Let's test out the new bad boy. Let's start out wide. Starting off, I just wanted to get an idea of what the range would be like on this lens. So I got this snap at the widest end at 18mm and then zoomed in to the most telly end at 50mm. And here's both of them side by side. All of these images are the raw files straight out the camera. This is just a little clip shot in 4K of me zooming in and out, which will give you an idea of how the autofocus is performing and again how that 18-50mm range looks. I thought it'd then be interesting to see how the wide end of this lens compares with the Sigma 16mm 1.4 lens. Here's the zoom lens at 18mm, and here's the Sigma Prime 16mm 1.4. Here's how those shots looked side by side in both landscape orientation and portrait. For those of you out there that are looking to use this lens for more so video work, here's how those comparisons looked with some 4K footage. And here they are again, side by side. Next up, I set the 18-50mm lens to 30mm, so I thought we'd look at a couple of comparisons just of how it fares against the Sigma 30mm 1.4. Hopefully these examples are giving you a good indication of how that 2.8 from the zoom lens compares to the 1.4 from the Sigma Primes. Again, here's how those side by sides look in portrait orientation. Same drill again. I thought I'd just show you how these two compare with a couple of 4K video clips. And here are those again side by side. Finally, I wanted to compare the 50mm end of the lens with the Sigma 56mm 1.4. I know this ain't like an apples for apples test because you're testing a 50mm against a 56mm, but I still think it's a worthwhile comparison, seeing as a lot of people out there are going to be having a bit of a toss up between the zoom lens and the Sigma Primes. Lastly, let's look at a little bit of 4K video footage out of these two lenses. Bear in mind that I am at the same distance with both of these clips, which is why obviously the 56mm does look slightly more zoomed in. While we were at this location, I did also do like a little photo walk video with Tia, and I'll show you a few examples of the snaps that I got there. They're all edited with my Lightroom preset pack, which, you know, if you want to try and help to support the channel, by all means, please do go through and purchase them, that would be lovely. But I'm going to save the rest of those shots for like a kind of follow-up vid to this one. So if you're new around here, if you want to like and subscribe, that video should hopefully be out in the next week or so. So why did I buy this lens? I'm lazy and I wanted a convenient lens for street photography. It's still relatively fast with a constant aperture of 2.8. The 18-50mm range is pretty useful. It's nice and compact. It's pretty much the same size as the Sigma 30mm 1.4. And at 420 quid, I thought it was a steal. Is it better than the Sigma Prime Trio? In short, no. They're all faster lenses with a 1.4 aperture. They're all going to be superior in low light. You're going to get better bokeh with them, and you're going to just get a little bit more wow factor. Like, you know, when you take a portrait on the 56mm at f1.4, then you're going to get taking a portrait at 50mm 2.8 on the zoom lens. But with all that being said, don't let that put you off. It's still a great little lens. And I think even if, like me, you've got all the Sigma Prime lenses, I still think this is going to be a real valuable addition to your kit. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video there. I'm going to be using this lens for loads more videos. You know, I'm going to test it in low light, take it out for loads of photo walks, street photography, all that kind of stuff. So please do look out for those, and I will see you again in the next one. Cheers.